game. Every time I played that game, they would always try to like go in my server and immediately like stomp me and be like, I have 800 hours, why are you so bad? I'm like, bro, this is not fun. Then go. This is like a history lesson for Jack. Oh, my live stream on YouTube is live. Yeah. Hi Sandra. So I don't play that. No offense, but every player who plays it is kind of like that. So like it's too isolating. It's like getting into like CS and trying to be pro. Like you can, and if you like are young and you have time, you could. But at the same time, it's like for me, it's like as a streamer, it's kind of not the funnest game to play at all. In the world. Not to mention, I don't think my chat would like it either. When I mean that, like, because it's kind of not that fun to watch after like 15 minutes, right? You're not doing anything new. Like with obbies, the course is different, or at least it looks visually different, even if you're doing the same thing. Thank you for the roses. But with TSB, it's like, it doesn't look, it's not different at all. Just do the same combat moves. Yes, you can switch characters and do that, but you do kind of the same thing over and over. It is Your Lie in April music. I have anime ones on. I just know the song by heart. I haven't watched the anime. I just know the song by heart. I should. I've been recommended. It's good. It's a good anime. Welcome, guys, on YouTube. I see your message. Hi, Maya. I'm doing all right. My PC crashed, kind of. Well, it like soft crashed. So like, I don't know if there's actually a difference between. There is probably, and then I'm probably using the terms completely wrong. But it didn't like. I didn't have to restart my PC basically, or it didn't restart my PC and like turned it off. However, it just made all the applications basically kind of like pause for a minute, and then any like recording or software thing that was going on either crashed or like except for some reason my browser. Hi HD, which I guess could have been the cause of the problem, but I kind of doubt it. I mean, it could have. I mean, maybe I can reset my browser, but actually wouldn't be that surprised. Hi, guys, glad to have you here. Thanks for not missing any of my streams. Hi Minnie, how you doing today? I'm streaming on both YouTube and TikTok today. TikTok, let me know if I have internet issues, like at all, like if you have any bit of lag. I know a lot of times it's your side, but I want to know for future reference because I think it's affecting my view count and general amount of people who come to my stream. Not only that, I think I just get less likes in general, and I think that's affecting it too. So make sure to like the live on TikTok so I can kind of evaluate why TikTok's not like helping me. I want to know if it's just literally TikTok not promoting, or is like I'm just not asking for as much stuff like comments and likes as I used to. So how's everyone doing today? Welcome. You're welcome. Glad to have you here. Yeah, if you always lag. Well. Hi Flat. How you doing today? Welcome. Look who it is. If you want me to, I can do the whimper for 3,000 TikTok coins. No, I'm joking. Can you add me? I don't add people. I'm sorry. Look who it is. Yes, it's a cat boy. It goes meow meow. No. Okay. Fine. To be fair, Nick needs it for his payment stuff. So. Hi Kira. Hi. Welcome. Hi Kit. Okay. I won't do that. I won't do anything weird. Hi, can I add you now? Hi everyone. Hi all new YouTube people. Hi Haven. How you doing today? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Jack's live stream. Yeah. Hi Alien. How you doing today? Welcome. Glad to have you here. It was worth it for Nick, even if I didn't benefit. Hi Maya. Hi I am. I am glad to have you here. That was fun. It was to be fair, it was not a fun live stream for me for a lot of reasons, but for Nick, it was definitely a good one. Oh, except his internet cutting out. That wasn't fun. You sound like an e-boy, bruh. I'm not an e-boy. Is it because I have a deep voice and I sound like a? Is it? I feel like people think that my voice is like artificial, and it's like I'm trying to sound like those Val like players when they like have a girl in the lobby where like, hey guys. I had very bad internet issues. Then the first part of my stream, I had audio issues, and then we had network issues with trying to connect my VTube avatar. So like the first part of the stream, like in general, I had very high amount of issues with the game and a bunch of other stuff. So like the first hour was issues. Then my chat was very not fun to deal with. I'm sorry. I respect you for it. Yeah, that's my natural. It's just kind of funny since I'm in a maid outfit. So like out of all people, you'd think I would be like, "Hey guys, my name's Jack," but I do my normal voice. It's just deep. Yeah, and then like next way higher level than me and Val, and like not just like rank wise, but like actual level. So I go against people who have like at least 1,000 hours in Val, and my ass hasn't played in 6 months, and that is like 40 hours. I'm like, I could not shoot my op at all, even though my op player, which kind of sucked. Hi, 2Time. What's in Roblox? Well, one of the reasons I couldn't get an op even when I wanted to, because like I want to get enough kills for it. Hi, Sally. Because it would just be like really hard. Everybody kind of tried hard, and then the problem with Swift play is that like, okay, stick with me here. I would say the one thing about Fortnite, I was actually thinking about doing Fortnite soon, but I don't have that many. Oh my god. Okay, I don't really have any like. I don't really have. I don't play Roblox with people. I'm sorry. The thing is, I don't really have any. What's the best way to put it? I don't have anybody to play with right now, other than I have some friends that might want to, but I would love to do a Fortnite stream sometime, though. I 100% would be down to do that sometime. But like, I don't have a reason this second to do it. I don't like Fortnite. Well, okay, I like Fortnite sometime. I'll carry. Okay, I'll think about it in the future. Maybe not tonight, or maybe very later tonight if that's the case. But for right now, I'm just gonna probably do this and see what happens. Hi, Canaldi. Hi, Lee. Hi, Zane. Also, thank you for the likes on the live stream, by the way. Aw, glad to have you, another Jack here. And I don't know why YouTube really likes asking this question, but no, guys, I am not gay. I promise you, I am bi, but I'm mainly like a woman, so. I would ban the word just because so many people ask and it gets annoying after a while. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, I feel like if I banned it, people will get the wrong idea why I did it. And it's like, no, that's not why. Considering I'm bi, but I'm hardcore. That's fair. I'm getting to get to tapping people. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Gia. Hi, Rosie. Welcome, guys. Hi, Dracky. How you doing today? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Oh god, this disappears in the sides. I feel like that's actually a reasonable disappear. Like, that's the most reasonable I've ever seen. It's 90% of the time it's way too slow, and then the other 10% of the time they somehow make it so like it goes like lightning speed, and if you even like tap it slightly and you don't jump at the end, you immediately die, and you're like, oh. That was actually like, if you slowed down at all and you didn't go straight, you probably would die, but it's still fast enough that you can probably just walk it, or just, you know, try it. We had to care, but it's like you don't have time to do the 5 jumps. No jumping. Hi guys. Hi Love. Hi Storm. Hi Bryson. My name is Jack too. You mentioned the name thing like 5 times. It's cool like after the first time, but after I acknowledge it like 2 times and then you keep saying it 20 times, it's like, Jack is a pretty common name. I'm gonna be honest here. Like, yeah, we have the same name. It's not bad. What's the avatar? My avatar is me. I go meow meow. Can you watch my story? Bro, I'm doing... Guys, I'm in the middle of a live stream. I can't watch your stuff. Oh god, am I gonna have the same problems as last stream? Oh god. Maybe I just ignored it better before. That is like I said, I think the problem is like the proportions way higher. And also YouTube seems to be a little bit worse with it. Hi Janelle. Long time no see. How have you been? Hi Ghostface. Hi Hello Star. Hi Spam. Sammy, thanks for the donations again. Yes, I'm American. Hi Amar. Hi Roblox guy. Glad to have you here. Someone messaged me on Chopped. That's pretty ironic. Let's just say that. Who messaged me? Okay, I wish this. I'm sorry, my friend, but like, don't have at everything pings. I hate that. I mean, I am a little hypocrite, but I only used it for like once, twice. Oh god damn it! Wait, what are you supposed to do with that? I'm kind of dumb. You gotta get yourself some mod. Trust me, I've already gotten 3 mods recently, and like the problem is I don't have people who show up at the right time since the way TikTok algo works. It's partially my fault, since if I had a schedule, I'm sure more mods would come up. But it's also just like it's like 3 reasons. One is the mods probably don't care when I go live, which is fair. I can understand that. If you have a life, you have a life. I'm not gonna force you to be here. I keep saying hi Rose, hi Roblox, hi Pebble, hi Rose. 2 is like I do think 2 is like 2 reasons of TikTok. One, TikTok doesn't really inform your audience of when you go live, which it was kind of nice actually when you're starting out, because like otherwise nobody's gonna watch new live streamers. But like for me now, it's kind of bad, because like if I'm trying to live stream and like have people here, right, nobody's coming because like the way TikTok works. 3, the problem I'm having is like I don't really have a schedule yet. Oh, sorry, the other reason was TikTok also is just really bad at getting people in sometimes for like telling like when live stream starts. Did I hit my goal, I presume? Oh, you could just do that. I probably hit my goal on TikTok now with the followers. Yay, I hit it. That's cool. Yeah, if a Discord, get a ping bot. Oh, so there was like an issue with my TikTok ping bot. I thought I did have a live one, but I think it might cost money. It might be worth it to get it, to be honest, because like also my Discord is plus 18, so I really haven't thought about it that much, because not too many people join, I guess. I should probably put more investment into it, since like I had a few people leave. How did I know this person? I swear I know this person. No, I don't. Yeah, people leave my TikTok and join very often, but it's fine, it's life. But I thought I did have a pin bot. I have it for videos, I know, but I don't think I have it for live streams. You had to pay, I think, extra for the main one, which is kind of shitty. I wish you didn't, but I might look into it if there's like alternative. I'm sure there's gonna be eventually be one, and I could just use it. How many people said hi? You're not wrong. It is a very good engagement platform. Oh, I was gonna do the other one, but you know what? Let's do it out of order today, guys. Hi Rose, hi Wake, hi Emmer, hi Kuz, hi Chaya, hi Yuki. You're not wrong. You have some smart ideas. The link won't work for you on my Discord. Let me see. My Discord or Discord in general? I have people join. I could check the link just to make sure. I might have made a new one sometime. Let's see. TikTok. I'll go check just to make sure it's not like my end. Although I might have problems with that. Let's open it to Discord. Is the invite expired? Nope, the invites should be very valid. I think that might be a UN thing than a MEN thing. Sorry, so hi Jack, hi hello everyone, hi Rose, hi Wake, hi everyone, sorry, hi Pebble. Sorry, I ignored a lot of people on my YouTube and I think it kind of died out because of that. I'm sorry. I have the bad habit of just not muting people when I get annoyed, or sorry, and just kind of ignoring, but then I ignore the rest of the chat. Share the blanket, is this real? I mean, Flat, do you want to be mod or no? Honestly, like, I just... I don't think it's gonna make too big of a difference because of like I think the issues you mentioned is actually the bigger thing I should do. And you're right. I'll have to find ways around it and kind of be smarter about that. You're 100% right, don't get me wrong. But I can also make you mod in the meantime if you like. Okay, there you go. Yeah, most of the time, I'm gonna be honest, 90% of the time that an audience member has an issue, there's no offense to you. It tends to be the audience member's issue, not it doesn't seem to be, it's usually not the streamer, it's usually the audience member. 10% of the time it is the streamer, but most of the time it's usually audience member. Hi Rose. Yeah, Pibble was a viewer that came in for a little bit, but I ignored them accidentally and I feel bad. No, that's fair. Oh yeah, you're not from the States. I forgot, my bad. I stream so late now that like I usually just assume all my viewers are from the States. Sometimes Rue, I know Rue obviously isn't, but like unless like someone's explicitly like known for not being from the US, I tend to sometimes assume everyone's from it. If I don't, I know you somewhat well now, but even then. Okay, I thought I was gonna die. This is an obby, so it's like a game you like climb stuff and have fun. I'll look up the name later if you like. I like having fun with obbies. They're pretty nice and entertaining. I'll look up the game name later for you guys. So everybody who's asking right now, no femboy. Yes, fem. You guys make sure to follow if you guys have not followed. Any follows, help me out. Really? That's actually cool. You're where all the people avoid taxes. God damn it, I'm sorry. Nope, I'm from the Isle, man. Don't kill me. Hi Absi, how you doing today? Hi Roach, hi Vortex, how are you? By the way, it's called Milky Way Tower. Milky Way Tower. You also have like a unique bake now, and yet you have the language of Minx. I'm not sure. Do you speak Minx? I know a lot about it. Okay, so hi Rosal. Rose, how you doing today? Welcome, glad to have you here. Hi Gifted, how are you? Glad to have you here. Yeah, that is unfortunate. And then you also have to deal with the import cost, which is more expensive because of the island, although it might still be cheaper than most US prices. There's a video I was watching about like US prices compared to like UK. I speak a little, not fluent. Fair. Do they ever teach it in schools, or is it like, hi random, how you guys doing? How do you like it? I feel like they would do it like the basic, like they'll probably teach you like 10 words and like not in like a first grade class, and then probably never talk about it again. Hi random. Locally coordinates source. Aw, that sounds nice. Bacon avatar. Why you maybe one day I'll try that challenge, but not right now. God fucking damn it. Why am I so dumb at this game? I don't pay attention. Okay. Hello Elana. Hi Sawyer. How you doing today? Welcome, glad to have you here. Okay. Okay, Sawyer, that's actually kind of funny. I'll give you that. I heard that joke before, but like it's usually with cousin, but do you want what who's Captain Sol? I feel like maybe I'm a fangirl in Roblox. Why do I keep falling like that? I'm looking at chat, that's why. Can you walk around wraps around? What? Why gave me? You're not dumb. Thank you. I appreciate you guys not finding me dumb. Welcome guys. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. I'm not dying this time. Well, I shouldn't say that, but not yet at least, okay? Oh, you know why I'm taking damage? I was stepping on like the middle parts for some reason. Guys, let's avoid the thing that kills me. Hi Abdul. Hi Wake. I know I like eating cyanide usually and uranium, but today I'm taking a little break from that. How long is this going on my live stream? Oh, how much damage do you take from those? Jesus. They're like a massacring you. It is currently 20 minutes into this stream, and I probably streamed for like 10 minutes before, so 30 in total. I'm back. Am I from Utah? There's a lot of jokes I can make with Utah. However, I will avoid them and just say I'm not from the that part of the US. I don't want to get in trouble, okay? Welcome everyone, glad to have you here. Hi Ivy, how you doing there? Welcome. Want to hear a joke? My life, yo. My mom. Whoa. Yeah, I remember you. Hi Razek. Why you timed me out yesterday? I'm pretty sure my mod did. Also, I got just pissed off by the discussion eventually. Hi Weejan, how you doing there? Thank you. Don't do it. I know. Okay, thank you for the media shot. I will not do it this stream because of you. At least not when you're on, okay? I will purposely not. You paid me not to do it, okay? That's what you did. You know what? You can think about it that way. That should make you very happy. Why is your mouth glitching? I think the tracking is a little off. Hi, Arino. I think when my PC decides to die a little bit because even though it shouldn't. At 490 upgrade 1. I probably need more RAM, which is the funny part. But then you which unfortunately RAM, I looked at the RAM prices for like the one I was looking at for a while, and it was like 200 at the time. I looked again, and it was more because I think they sold out, and it was like the pre-orders. It was more expensive than just getting a new GPU, which I thought was really hilarious. Which for like 64 gigabytes, it's like I probably could get a 4090, generally speaking, maybe a 4080 at least Ti for the same price. Although the one new thing about the new generation, which surprised a lot of people, is that it's actually a little bit, other than for the top end cards, it's not that bad of an upgrade price wise. Granted, it's the same with performance. It's not very great, that upgrade. But if you wanted to, I honestly would just say if you wanted the 5080 Ti versus a 4080 Ti, they're not that bad comparative. That's what I honestly, if I upgrade my, I mean, I'm glad I didn't, because it probably benefited me way more that I didn't. But honestly, if I wanted to upgrade a PC this year, it probably wouldn't have been that bad up until like 2 to 3 months ago. If you did it somewhere in October, maybe even November, like if you got like a really good Thanksgiving deal. Hey, please. I don't friend people. Please don't ask. 21. You saw nothing. Someone deleted their message? Okay. Okay, yeah, if you want to do that, you can.